Hello darlings, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, wear your masks, and here's the video. Hello darlings, it's Brandy here from brcnails. Today is a nice, easy, quick video. I am doing full coverage Mosaic nail tips. Before I get into all that though, I just want to say that my best friend Helen, who is known to many people in the nail community, had passed away this weekend. And if you've been on my channel, you know that she was an integral part of it. I mean, she gave me so many ideas. I did sets for her. I did sets that I sent to her. And she was just so kind and so loving. And I'm really gonna miss her. We all will, I'm sure. But I'm gonna get on with the getting on, because I know if she was still here, she would kick me firmly right in my ass and tell me to get to work. So that's what I'll be doing. A lady from our community is having a hard time making ends meet. This is Miss Latin Love, Latin Love 1910 on Instagram. She's having a really hard time making ends meet, and then, you know, the cost of nail stuff. Holy fuck, you know how much that shit costs. She lives in South Africa. She is doing volunteering nursing for people with COVID, and I guess her country is a lot more oppressive than ours. I mean, Americans, you know, we have our rights and we wave them everywhere, right? But having made and met international women especially, I realize and see how different it really truly is. So I'm going to put her PayPal up. If you can do something, that is wonderful. I mean, I know everybody is stretching to make ends meet. If you can't, go check her out. Leave some likes, comments, subscribe, follow, whatever. All that free stuff is still helpful. So if you could do that, that would be wonderful. Okay, and her PayPal address is latinloveza@gmail.com. So with that information, you can put some money in, or like I said, just give some likes, follow, subscribe, all that stuff, because it all helps. Now, I'll try to do my best on this video, but, you know, so let's get into it, because it's really super easy. It's all about the tips. Okay, so most of you have seen the French mosaic tips like this. Now, these are longer, and the shapes of the actual peaks and stuff are a little bit different. They're spread out more because of the length, I believe. But, you know, we've all seen them, and some people will encapsulate them. Some people leave it rigid and bumpy. That's what I decided to do. I mean, I could have done it the other way, but I still wanted it to be there. And yes, I have a thing about bumps, but this is not one of them for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna go with it, okay? Now, here is the full coverage tip that I found, you know, on Aliexpress. Like, not just found. But like I was saying, the structure of the mosaic part is very different because of the length of the nail and the length of the actual mosaic part. So I'm just showing you the ridges here and what it looks like. And I experimented on this one a little bit, so it has kind of like a blue-green tinge to it. I couldn't get all the color out. But I didn't want to waste them because they were expensive. It's like $6 for 100 pieces. So, you know, I didn't want to waste anything. So those are them side by side, and the French ones have the number at the end where the full coverage ones do not. So that is another thing that is a pain in the ass, because I wear a 4 on my middle finger and a 5 on my ring finger, and it's really easy for me to mix them up, and, you know, decoration issues. Alright, now we're going to speed this up. I went with one of the Gel NY's semi-translucent cream color, and it has a beautiful, beautiful shimmer in it. So I'm going to do 2 coats of that. I did notice, though, if you put the color too close to the bumpy part, that's just what I'm going to call it, the bumpy part, okay? Get used to it. If you put it up too close, it starts to affect the mosaic design. So I went in with a toothpick and cleaned that out just to be sure, because like I said, it was starting to edge up into there and kind of spread a little bit, so I wanted to keep that completely separate. I also want to point out the polish is pulling away from the nail tip because I didn't buff it. So you're supposed to buff and put base coat and all that stuff, and I'm doing a YouTube cheater, but look what happens when you do that. So you have to be careful, especially if they're to be worn for any length of time or worn by someone else. You want to go through the whole thing, okay? What I found in my experimentation was the bumps themselves don't really get any polish. It's the lines in between that show the definition of it. So that's why I decided to just go with plain colors this time, because even the ones that I got the multicolor to look good in, it didn't give the same effect as this. So I thought that this looked better, so I went with it. For the jellies, I used two Macart. I used this one, and then the pink one that I used on the box nail set. The other ones I purchased on Aliexpress, and the coral went really red. I thought it was going to be a little more orangey, but that's okay. I still love it. It's still pretty. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to not flood the whole area so that the bumps are still semi-bumpy. Because like I said, it's the valleys that really pick up the color, not the actual bumpy part themselves. So if you are still watching this video, please hit the like button. Let your girl know you were here. Leave a comment. Just basically show me some love, please. Please, please. Thank you. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that bell. If you don't hit the bell, you will definitely miss future videos, even if you are subscribed. So please, 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 and that really helps with the algorithms as well. They will give my videos to people that are not normally watching them. So please and thank you again. Mwah, mwah. I was considering actually putting very, very small stones where I ended up putting the gold glitter polish. I just wasn't sure how the stones would look, if it would just totally take the attention away from the actual mosaic part, or if it would help. So I decided to go with the gold glitter polish from a little pot. And yes, this is the Macart one that was from that set. I love it. I will be using it all summer long. All summer long. So yeah, again, I got these tips on Aliexpress. They were like over $6 for 100 of them, like I said previously. So I will have that link if you are interested, because they are really cool, and I'm all about the full coverage for the most part. So I was very happy to see these come by. So like I said in the beginning, super easy peasy. The bumps are still there. I could have encapsulated with the Lovcarrie structured base coat, or I could have done it with polygel. I could have done it with multiple things. But like I said, I wanted to leave the bumpiness there, so I just put a top coat over it. I did the same thing and made sure that the aisles, that's what I'm going to call them, the in-between ways, that they weren't totally gunked up, because I didn't want that to affect the bumpiness. Okay, so this is pretty much it. This is how it looks with that gold band on it. I think it looks really, really good. I was going to try maybe metal, but I figured just with the paint would be fine. As you can see, the bumpiness is still there, and don't judge my stands. I know they're dirty. I got new ones, but I use them for press-ons for clients. So I'm going to have to order some more. Anyways, this is a finished product. Let me know what you think down below. Please show Miss Latin Love some love, whether it is by donating to her, or like I said before, follows, likes, hearts, subscribers, all of that stuff. It's important. And if you do have the money, then please, bless her with it as you are blessed. And I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.